Right, so do I just go ahead and begin? Okay.
Yep.
All right. Imagine that your friend's birthday is tomorrow, and you need to buy him or her a gift. You check your calendar, and you realize in horror that your friend's birthday was actually yesterday. Let's all face it, this is an awkward scenario that we've all probably experienced at some point in our lives. And so we were inspired by these problems, which led us to develop EasyGift, a beautiful, intuitive app that allows a user to connect, find, and select the perfect gift for your friends and family. My name is John Wynn, and I developed the front end with Kriti, and Ali and Sean were on the back end, and our project manager was Sam.
Our focus for this app was to keep it simple, intuitive, and accessible. While designing our app, we put our focus primarily on the user to allow them to have a seamless experience of receiving a gift. We put extra priority on the design, which included the color scheme, the shapes, and the stock footage. We put an emphasis on every single step to allow the users to have the ability to experience our app without any complications. And we wanted our app to be accessible to all users.
So now I'm going to do a quick walkthrough of the main areas of our app, primarily what the user would see and when they first download the app and how they would set up. A quick note is that the GIFs and the upcoming slides are slightly sped up for the presentation, but in reality, the process will be slower, giving ample time for the user to properly set up. So when a user first downloads the app, they will see this page. They can log in if they already have an account, or like any new user, they would have to first create an account. This requires their name, their email, and a password. The sign-up process all managed by Firebase application, so the account information is already stored, and a new user profile will be created in our own database. Now, the page that you see right here are a guide to help the user with the setup process, prompting the user and providing info about our app. The user will first be prompted to select an event from a birthday, Secret Santa, wedding, graduation, or some other event. Once they select an event, they will be then prompted to create the first wish list. So this shows how an empty wish list will be. But the user can then start adding items. And when they add an item, they will first name the item, enter priority, a link of the item, along with any other information such as price or description. And finally, after they add the price and description and any other kind of information, they'll be able to select an image from the gallery from their own phone. So the emulator had this default image that was just shown, but in reality, they would be from their own gallery. So coming back to the priority, the wish list shows the items in order of the user priority. Priority 1 will be shown first, and then the item with priority 2 will be shown later. So the galaxy with priority 1, it was shown before the iPhone, which is priority 2. So then the homepage then shows the upcoming event and the user's wish list, once again in order of priority, because that's important. And it also shows the user's friends list. And if there's some empty spots, like there are some empty spots, so they can invite their friends to the app and to the event. This would input their friend's email, and the friend would then receive an email to download the app.
So, like we said, on the front end, we wanted to focus on the user, and we wanted to focus on making sure that the experience was as seamless and positive as possible. In order to accomplish this, we use professional industry standard software, such as Adobe Photoshop and Adobe XD. We use Photoshop to adjust the aspect ratios and to edit the background images, and then we use Adobe XD to design and implement the same backgrounds. On back end, our focus was on efficiency. So we wanted to make sure that there was no time lag in between different activities and switching between different activities. In order to accomplish this, we used Android Studio as our emulator and Firebase as our database. So with Firebase, we could have very, very quick login as well as quick writes and reads.
John and I on front end problems with getting Adobe XD to integrate fully with Android Studio. For example, we found that after designing all of our activities, we had to create multiple versions of the same image in XML format so that it would be implemented over different phones. What this meant for us was that we had to rename every single image so that they could go inside the drawings.
So while on the back end, we didn't have any challenges further along the line. We had them more towards the beginning. And those challenges were usually learning the ropes of Android Studio. So while we did use Java, a language that both Sean and I were familiar with, we had trouble writing code in a way that would make the app function. And so we did a bunch of research, and after doing research, we figured out the ropes of Android Studio, which made the rest of the process a lot smoother.
So all in all, gift giving is a very personal and intimate experience. So we want you to make these experiences possible and you to create these memories with the people that matter most to you. And on a final note, our app, as of yesterday night, has been approved and is listed on Google Play. So whoever wants to download it, the link is provided here. And yeah, does anyone have any questions?
So, from what I know about just gift giving, the primary users of this seems like they would be weddings. But weddings, like, I'm not sure if weddings is that big of a market. So, can you see any other events that people would potentially want wish lists for?
Quinceañeras?
Yeah, there are many different events. I think that but we still consider wedding as part of an integral part of gift giving, and so that's why we included that in our app.
But we also included other events such as Secret Santa, birthdays, graduation, and any other kind of event that it's just like a general event that you want to give a gift at.
Secret Santa is a good idea. I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah, we didn't have any time to talk about this in our presentation, but we did have a Secret Santa option, and you can see the screenshots of that here, where you can enter in various member names, and then it will use the wish list that we have already made in the app, and then we'll randomly allow users to be given a certain type of gift to buy.
2 questions on the wish list. If I have set up a wish list, will I see when it has been purchased or something's been purchased for me? And then similarly, if I have 2 friends who have seen my wish list, will the first one know that the second one already bought something for me, and so then they don't buy 2 of the same thing for me?
Yeah, that's a really good question, and I think that we've considered that, and just because of the time constraints we had during this app, we weren't able to implement that idea fully into the app. But that would be considered in a future version.
Okay, thank you, Easy Gift. Next up, we have